The Fully Geek.
Yes. Welcome, one and all, episode 225 of the Fully Geek Pod. You know who it is. It's me, Nate, inside.
Marley Marl. How's everyone doing?
Obviously, I don't need to introduce myself. But I shall.
All good.
Richie Rich in the house.
Go on then. Yeah. And Merv's there.
What's going on? Kel is back from holiday. He's having some technical difficulties with his AOL dial-up. He will try to be with us shortly. Everyone been all right? Everyone's week's been all right?
Yeah, bro. Can't complain.
Man. Yeah.
It's good to hear.
It's getting brighter.
It is.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, I did. I was on lunch today.
It's almost grass cutting weather.
No, not quite. But I almost said it was spring-like. I almost said it was spring-like. I said it was spring-like.
No, I swear.
I'm gonna have to back Merv up. I have to back him up on this one. No, we don't see eye to eye ever. No, I'm joking. Like, I swear, spring has started mad early this year. Like, trees are blossoming or blooming, whatever the word is. That doesn't make any sense. Like, this whole last 12 months has been crazy, like weather-wise. Like, we've been talking about it since Christmas. Christmas was warm. Leading up to it, we were talking about the autumn. How come the leaves are still on the trees in October? It's weird.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw daffodils at school. And I was like, what?
I haven't heard that word for a long time.
What, daffodils?
See?
Yeah, but who says daffodils? Like, I haven't heard it. I'm not saying who says it, but I haven't heard the word daffodils in a long time.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was mad confused. But
Yeah.
who knows? It'll probably rain or snow next week, who knows?
And what's deep as well? Yeah. What's deep as well? I saw a fly in my bathroom. A fly, bro. They're coming back. You know what I mean?
I hope not, man.
When there's flies about,
again.
it's over.
Again,
Can I just say one thing?
I had bees in my kitchen the other day. Like, I didn't understand it. Like 2 weeks ago, there's a queen bee.
What bees?
I heard a buzzing.
Bees?
Bro, 2 weeks ago, I heard a buzzing near my fridge late at night. I thought, okay, stop.
Move.
Next day, bro, the thing, I've never seen a bee so big. I think it was dying. It must have been in there for time. So it was in a jar. I kind of tipped out the window. I'm not doing the sugar thing. No, you're too big. And then a couple of days later, I found one in the bathroom. Is it a horror movie? I don't understand.
You better hope they were living in your house. That's like, what's it called? Is it Candyman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a hype somewhere for real.
It's mad, yeah, because obviously, Rich, we can see, you see the whole of your phone screen. You saw the whole of your phone screen in your glasses just then, boy. It's a good thing you weren't looking at hot stuff, bro.
Allow me.
We wouldn't know this, but we did.
Oh, to be fair, you two, your kids are off. Nah, your kids are on half term. While I'm back, I'm back on the plantation, and I'm back on the plantation.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be back at work, mate?
To be fair, it's been all right. Like, first week is usually all right. Like, so just getting kind of back into the swing of things. It's been okay. Our school played badders today, so to get me, like, I enjoy Tuesdays. Play badminton, come do podcasts. Can't complain.
When you think about it, man's only got 6 weeks of work. 6 weeks work, holiday. 6 weeks holiday. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it down. Obviously, you work hard. I'm not.
Yeah.
I wish I was a teacher, bro.
I take it no way, bro. I take it no way. 5 weeks and 4 days this half term. Because obviously Easter's early this year. All right, well, guys, it is good to see you all. We have a packed episode ahead of us today. So with no further ado, I would like to have a shout out to an Instagram post called Ranker Nerd. Shout you out, Ranker Nerd. I came across this post that he did this week, and it was the ultimate list of the best movies of all time. Yeah, and it's giving you 30 best films, but it's left the top 5 blank. Okay, it's left the top 5 blank, and it's our group's decision to try and decide which films we think deserve to be in the top 5. So you cannot choose a film that's already in from places 30 to 25. It has to be a separate film that's in the top 5. As a consensus, as a group, I was going to do it as an individual thing, but as a group, we can decide as a group what we think our top 5 are. Yeah. All right. It's going to take a little bit longer, so I do apologize for listeners. But at number 30, we had The Terminator. 29, we had Monsters Inc. 28, we had the original Ghostbusters. Home Alone, 27. Shrek, 26. 25 was The Sixth Sense. 24 was Finding Nemo. 23 was The Gladiator. 22 was The Empire Strikes Back. 21, Toy Story. 20, Stand By Me. 19, Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. 18, The Two Towers. That's Lord of the Rings. 17, Schindler's List. 16, Raiders of the Lost Ark. 15, The Wizard of Oz. 14, Forrest Gump. 13, the original Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. 12, Rocky. 11, Back to the Future. 10, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Number 9 was The Green Mile. Number 8 was Return of the King. Number 7 was The Dark Knight. And number 6 was the original Jurassic Park, which leaves us with the last 5. Who do we think should be in that top 5?
That's not too bad, actually.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You would go first.
Yeah. First of all, like, no, pick up those films, man, because those films are they're a good pick. Must admit, they're a good pick.
Wizard of Oz would have been one of mine.
One film that's missing from there, what I'd say, is Judgment 2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Terminator 2.
Yeah,
that has to be up there.
no.
100%.
If you've got the original Terminator, you've got to have Terminator 2. I think.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's a reasonable one to go in our top 5. Apologies, Rich has just relocated, so he'll be back with us shortly. Terminator 2. All right, we can put that in the mix. Would we put the Matrix in there?
Ooh. I think he deserves it, you know.
I'm just asking.
It should be in the top 30. No, it should be in the top 30. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, come, let's give us just put some suggestions in there. Let's put some suggestions.
There's a little delay, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard to.
The Matrix, definitely. Obviously, I was going to start off with this, but I might as well, like, Superman the movie, 1978, hands down.
All right. My only thing to Superman is, could we do this without putting any of the superhero movies in there? Or are we saying Superman, regardless of being a superhero film, should be up there in the top 5? Because we can start saying Endgame, we can start saying Infinity War, like we can. And we haven't put those films in there.
I think Superman's different though.
Do you know what it is?
It changed the game a little bit. That's what brought. I feel like that's what. I know there was cheaper versions of superheroes before that, but I think Superman is what enlightened all the other directors and writers. Look, we can make a superhero movie, so it opened doors. So for that alone, I think it should be in the top 30. I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's number 1.
I think. Yeah. No, I was gonna say I think Superman the movie works well even without it being a superhero movie. I know that's strange to say, but it really does.
Okay.
But you know, it's a group thing, so it doesn't have to be in there. So you know.
Can I put? I wanna get in this. So they already got. Merv already said Terminator 2. That's one of my all-time greatest. Wizard of Oz is in there, but I would say, might be personal, but Inception is a ridiculously brilliant film.
Yeah.
So whether it's in the top 5 or 30, for me, I could watch. That's one of them films I could watch again and again and again. I could watch it today. I can watch it next week. Brilliant.
I like Inception. Inception changed the game. Yeah, in the sense of that was the dream inside a dream inside a dream. That one, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my, Doctor Strange took from Inception.
Say again?
With the wizard, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
From Inception, slightly, with the whole. Inception for me would be.
I think that's a worthy film for us to review to see if it's in there. Rich, have you got a film?
Well, I've got one film, but to be fair, I was writing a list, right? And I was just like, at first, when I spoke to Merv, and I got to, is it our own list, right? So I started writing my own list.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously you shared that list, and half of the films that I selected were already on there. I was like, oh my God. But one of the films that weren't on there, which I watch continuously, is Goonies. But I think that's probably more nostalgic kind of thing. Like, it brings back fantastic memories for me. And people might not think it on the basis of the storyline or anything, but Goonies to me has to be there somewhere.
Yeah.
Line.
No, I hear that.
Line. Good shot. Goonies, yeah. Regardless of nostalgia, that's what makes it like a top film anyway. So,
and the things with Goonies, I can watch it over and over and over again. And and every scene is funny.
Yeah. Chocolate.
The thing is, one of my favorite films, but I don't think it's everyone's favorite film, and that there isn't anything like, it's not like camera wise that makes it a sick film. But my actual, probably one of my favorite films is Sound of Music, but it's not a film I think could be in the top 30. But that is probably my go-to.
100, not even in 100.
That's a big film, bro.
No, Sound of Music is big, you know. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Also, we also haven't gone any Italian gangster films.
No,
I had one in my top 5.
Which one did you?
You all know what it is. Goodfellas, isn't it?
Goodfellas, gotta be Goodfellas.
To be honest,
I bet you're gonna say Godfather, isn't it? You're gonna say Godfather.
You know, I hate all of them, innit? So like,
hey man, me and you kind of alike. Damn. That's why you said 4 of the films that I had. Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, Goodfellas is definitely one of mine. Probably, I don't know. For most people, it's probably going to be the Godfather Part 2. I think the Godfather Part 2 was the best one out of the trilogy. I think, but I think I've watched Goodfellas so much that it's actually my best out of all of them. Like, if that film comes on, I'm watching it and I'm committing to it. I'm cancelling plans to watch it.
Brilliant. I have to say, Godfather. I might get some hate for this. I never understood the hype.
I think it's crap.
It bored me. The first one bored me.
It's crap.
It bored me.
They all bore me, bro. I'll be real.
No, it's just talking.
I like Godfather, man. It's slow burn.
It's slow. It's still burning.
Why won't
it's a well-seasoned meal, man. It's a well roasted meal, isn't it, Godfather?
Why won't the candle go out? All right, what about Jaws?
Jaws is a legendary film.
Jaws. Yeah.
The legendary film.
It's a great film. I don't know if I would say great, like top 30 films, though. But I don't care to watch it.
Top 30? It can get somewhere in the top 30.
I reckon it would be,
You're scared of it. If you heard there's a shark in the sea, bro, you're kicking right now, bro, because of Jaws and what Jaws did to us. That music, when we was younger, when you heard that music, you genuinely just got shook. You could be on dry land and someone plays that music on a piano. You're like,
bro. That's how dumb kids are, isn't it? I'm shook.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna.
I mean, us as kids. I don't mean all kids, guys. Sorry.
What about Pulp Fiction?
It wouldn't be in my.
Tarantino.
I wouldn't put it in my top 30.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
a cult classic, but I don't know about top 30.
No.
Okay.
It's hard one.
All right.
But do you know what? Sorry, let me jump in quickly. Has anyone thought about American Werewolf in London?
I was just thinking about it, not just this second, but maybe a minute ago. That's jeez.
Yeah.
We're vibing today.
Big film.
No, but the reason
film.
why I say it was probably the first film that actually scared. I was young and I watched it. Right, obviously there should have been parental guidance, but there wasn't in my house. Right, but this film shook me differently. I was just like, I was mad scared, and I thought, you know what? I was so scared of the film, I didn't watch it for 10 years. So that's how you know the film scared me. But obviously, because I watched it when I was younger, so obviously it scared me. And the reason why the film is big as well is because obviously when that film was made, the producer of that film, or should I say the director, then directed Thriller for Michael Jackson.
John Landis.
And that's why. Yeah. And even that tune, Thriller, the laugh at the end, bruv, it's long. It's long.
I
remember my brother.
Thriller freaked the hell out of me. I thought like that was scary.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Biggest music.
American Werewolf in London, another great film. That's another film I feel like I could just, if it's on, I'll watch it. Also, I got a point. The Shining, as we're on like the horror stages of it, The Shining needs to be on there. I know not for you, Nate. I know, but The Shining is a ridiculous film.
You know what? The Shining is a big film, but we haven't seen The Shining.
No, you know what? I was too young, innit? Look, do you know how many old films, classics, I have to go back and watch?
Yeah, don't watch them.
All these films I watched when I was young. Omen.
I can't always be the greatest, man. I have to go back.
So on the weekend, we was right. I was flicking through the channels, and I happened to come across Liar Liar. Yeah, I'm not saying Jim Carrey's Liar Liar was the best film ever. Yeah, but then it brought me back on Jim Carrey, and there was one film that I thought he did, which was like, for me, I think his best ever film, which was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I knew he was gonna say.
I don't remember it.
That was sick.
That film, that literally, I think is the best film I've ever seen him do. Like it's like,
yeah. And
it's
the
like
thing is,
the butterfly effect, isn't it?
You didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my! And the thing is as well.
Oh my god!
Because
you just said that film. You just said that film.
What? Butterfly effect.
That's correct.
Oh yeah. Anyway, because it's Jim Carrey as well, it's like when you see him act like that, you're like, that's not how Jim Carrey's supposed to act, isn't it? You're just used to him being a buffoon, basically, isn't it? But yeah, like when you see actors with that kind of acting rate, it's amazing, man.
Yeah. Sorry, boys. Which one is this movie? This isn't the one when he has the 3 black sons, is it? Is that no? That's me, myself.
No, that's the.
I don't think I've seen this film. I don't think I've seen it.
It's a film you should watch.
I might have to.
Man laughed his way off the.
Because the only film I've seen with Jim Carrey playing a serious character is number 23. Everything else is just Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I've seen number 23. Yeah, that was, yeah.
So this is him being serious again.
Yeah, him with Kate Winslet, I think it is.
Yeah, it's Kate Winslet.
Heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah,
it's a good film, man.
All right, we've said a lot of films right now, and what we've come to terms with is that it's probably quite hard to do a 5.
Yeah.
But if as a group, as a consensus, what are you putting in our 5?
Judgment Day.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know, because this whole list.
Matrix is my top 5, man.
The films are quite similar.
Breaking.
Yeah. I don't know if it's my top 5.
You got Matrix.
Yeah, I know it opened the door. I know this is where films changed again. I get that. It definitely did. It brought a lot of new energy into movies, but I don't know. I love the film Matrix, but top 5.
Matrix had the game in a chokehold, you know. Like you know that had Terminator.
Maybe the rest of them that came out just ruined it. Maybe that it just ruined the legacy. Because Back to the Future, I could put on there, and that's all 3 of them. I could class that as one movie.
Yeah.
And that for me is top 5. Back to the Future.
What?
Yeah.
Over Matrix, I don't know what it is.
No,
but I'm
that's
closer
fair
to
enough.
Back to the Future than I would be.
Well, no, we don't have to agree. So we
I know,
can take
yeah, I
Matrix
know.
out. We can take
Sorry,
Matrix
I'm
out.
very vocal tonight for some reason.
What about Fight Club?
No.
Great film, but top 5.
No.
5.
Fight Club's a big film. I don't know if it's a top 30, but it's a big film.
All right. So we've agreed that Terminator 2 goes in the top 5. In no order. We're not doing order. Terminator 2 deserves to be up there.
I'm gonna say this as well. I feel like Wizard of Oz should be in the top 5.
Bruv, Wisdom was already in the list, bruv.
I know. Sorry.
Wisdom was number 15, bro. It's number
They're trying to
15.
sneak it in, you know. Try to sneak it in. Yeah,
Come on, bro. I love all
To
the
be fair,
hard,
so Back to the Future. Back to the Future is there as well. So I can't have that as well.
Back to the Future is there.
It's a hard one because I know there's like non sci-fi
Oh.
superhero epic films, but I just find it they don't stand out to me. Do you know what I mean? They're probably some really good films, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's hard.
So, what about Lost Boys?
Yeah, no. It's not top 30. Big film, but not top 30.
Yeah, I know.
The other day as well.
No, but top 30.
Nah, it's not in top 30 because it's not written down in our top 30.
No, I would. I mean, I'm talking about me now. I'm just because it's one of the
We're
films.
talking about top 5, bro. Top 5, bro.
Okay. Leave it. Allow me.
As a general consensus, and nope.
Okay. See, the thing is, it's not easy. This is not easy.
It's probably not easy. It's probably not easy at all.
Pan's Labyrinth.
No way.
Big film, but not top 5.
Never.
Get Out.
Never.
Not even top 30. I'd say.
Get out. Are you okay or something? Get out of here.
Oh, we're saying okay. Boys in the Hood.
Nah, see, but if you can, I think Murph said it earlier, right? You can do certain things in like black films and sci-fi, like superhero films, but you can't just mix them. It's too much. You can't. It's against the law.
All right. Okay. Okay. Granted, we'll do a top 30 black films another time. Then that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll take them up. All right. So far we've definitely put in what we put in. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. We might have an argument back to put Matrix back.
To be fair, I only found out about this today, like as the pod started. So my bad, I didn't look at the messages.
Oh.
So I need time. Maybe we should come back to this because it's a good topic, man.
Well, no, but
all the films are out.
Let's put a 5 out. Let's put a 5 out. If people don't agree with us, they'll get us in the comments, bro.
There's one of those questions like, what 3 items would you take on an island with you? That's the kind of question that this is, and it's winding me up, isn't it?
I'm putting Inception on there. I'm putting Inception in that top 5 for me. That's my.
But it's time for us to agree, isn't it? So
I know. So I agree with Terminator. I agree with Inception.
what about Goonies?
All right, so Kel, welcome.
Sorry, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Rich.
It's all right because I'm using a different device. My laptop's gone, so I'm using a different device now.
We can hear you, bro.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
You're
all
fine.
right, cool. Sorry, guys. Mad technical issues, man. Apologies.
Yeah. All right. So you and the dinosaur, what do you think needs to go in? So we've looked at the top 5. I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the one on the wall.
The one on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought the one on the wall. So we've looked at the top 30 list. You've seen the top 30 list because obviously I posted it in the group like days ago.
Yes.
But it's also in the WhatsApp group now. But so far we put in the top 5. We wanted to add in our top 5. We have agreed that we're going to put Terminator 2 in there.
100%. 100.
I wanted to put Matrix. We voted not for Matrix to be in the top 5.
Matrix has to be there.
Talk to Marley now, bro.
Listen.
Talk to Marley now.
I agree with it.
Listen, if there's a
set
vote,
boundaries. Listen,
yeah, we said
Matrix.
yeah.
Matrix is the modern day. All modern day action films are based off Matrix directly.
Yeah.
The slow moving bullets, all this slow motion. That's Matrix. You cannot leave out Matrix. You can't. 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
All
got an
right,
argument.
that's
It's a trailblazer. It's a trailblazer.
All right. So we're going to put it back in, but we're not putting them in order. We're not putting them in order. We're going to put them in order. So we've got Matrix. We've got Matrix, Terminator 2. Rich wants to put Goonies in there.
Nah,
Yeah, you know what?
Nah, probably no.
Goonies
is a big film, but
Goonies is a classic. It's a classic.
yeah,
you can
but it's
always
not.
watch it.
Is Goonies even better than E.T.?
A classic. You should be able to
E.T.
I'm saying you got to put things like E.T. in there.
E.T.
Like the
is
Navigator.
dead. E.T. can go home and stay home.
I gotta agree with Rich. I could watch Goonies all day over E.T. I don't even care for E.T.
Goonies is a
That was
classic.
nice as a
Classic.
3-year-old, but Goonies as a big grown man, I could watch that. No kids.
Yeah.
The maddest thing is, as
I'm
you
not
said,
just keeping
Goonies,
no kids.
I've looked to my left. I can see my Goonies up there right now. This in my top right. Goonies up there and Matrix. I can see them here. My PSP DVDs. So I'll give potentially Goonies. I can hear you.
Put Goonies to the side for now as honourable mention, but it might come back in. We'll come back to Goonies. We'll come back to that.
I remember the energy you had for
Wait,
Matrix. Yeah, have that same energy.
Seeing as we're talking about
when we talk about Superman,
Yeah.
the first one. Just saying.
listen,
Basically,
seeing as we're talking about Goonies,
we're
like
go against superheroes, but Superman,
yeah,
we're saying set the trend alive. So we're gonna go Superman. We're not gonna go Infinity War, Endgame, all of that kind of stuff.
yeah, big.
Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Because obviously, Dark Knight is also actually in the top 30.
I was gonna say Dark Knight Rises to be fair, but anyway.
No way.
What, the Bane one?
Yes.
Yeah, no way.
Nah.
Big film, no way.
I know you like Bane, and that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's what he like. He just
That's
like
the only
it's a good film, innit? But no way. That even comes close to Dark Knight.
Okay. Maybe not for you guys, but you know, on my list I had Infinity War and Endgame in it. That's one film, by the way. That's one film.
See, that's you know what? Endgame, yeah. Endgame and Infinity War, they're not even just films. That's an event, bro. That's an event, yeah. That I'll put it outside of films, isn't it? It's too much, bro. It's like that's it's just cheating. It's the wild card, isn't it? That goes in no top whatever. It's just Endgame and Infinity War by itself. You know what I mean?
I apologize. I just realized Avatar's not on this list. Avatar's going in there.
I was thinking that in my head, you know. Avatar.
That's not on the list.
Hold on. Think about, is Superman on this list?
No.
Yeah, we just put it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I know.
Top five.
It's how I know Kel was not listening to anything, bro. Look, Kel's thinking about like dreaming right now. I just said to you, the energy you had for Matrix, being that it was a trendsetter, you have to have that same energy for the first Superman movie. Why is it nah? That set your Batman up. I don't want this biased crap. We're not talking about I don't like Superman, I love Batman. Look at the movies. You know what Superman did for the comic world?
The Batman shows, do they come before the Superman film?
What, the jokey ones? Yeah, they did.
Adam West one.
Yes or
Adam
no?
West.
Yes or
Adam
no?
West.
That didn't set anything up, bro. That's not what set. See how biased this guy is. Let's move on.
And in fact, Tim Burton's Batman movie revolutionized Batman. Don't forget that.
Yeah, Batman, not movies. Just saying.
You know what? All right. You know what?
All I said was just the same energy you had as Matrix was a set trendsetter, but it did though. I know you don't have to think it.
Do you know what? It's not even like I said. For me, it's not even about that it was like set in the comic book movie or Superman movies. It's just take away Superman from the movie. It's a sublime movie, bro.
Sublime.
It's sublime.
The recklessness is ridiculous, isn't it?
Look, listen. In fact, I'd say most Richard Donner films will go up in that top 30 easily. You know, get me? Superman, Lethal Weapon, Omen.
No, we're not putting it on there. It's just it's on the side. You know, like with.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
What was that? Is Avatar on the list?
I don't know. Love Avatar, but
No,
I reckon
Avatar has to be
reckon
on the list.
I reckon more wide it will be on the list, but I'm like, yeah, Avatar. I did like it.
Rich, you see that passion you just said you had for Goonies? Do you have that for like wanting to watch Avatar?
Avatar's sick, bruv.
No, that's
Avatar's
what I
sick.
asked you though. That's not.
No, I don't have the same passion.
Could you watch it every week? That's what
No, I couldn't.
That's the kind of level I'm
You
thinking
can't
of.
watch
Like,
Avatar.
top
Yes.
films.
You can't watch
That's what I'm
Avatar.
saying. How
every
can you put it
bro.
on there then?
Yes,
if it's
I
top?
could.
Nah.
No, okay.
You can't.
I couldn't.
Me, I could watch Avatar, bruv. I could watch Avatar every day, bruv.
What about is it Apocalypto? What's it called?
That's sick. That's a sick
Apocalypto.
film.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just realised, you know, Titanic, boy. Titanic. should
Remember
go
what I
in.
said to you? Like, there's only 5 slots, and you lot was quick to rush about all these
And
Matrix. Yes, bruv, there's so many
Titanic.
films.
That's the one I was thinking of. Titanic should be up there in the top 5.
No, I don't know about top
man.
5.
Yeah, man. Titanic.
I
bro.
love. Hey, as a man, I actually really enjoy Titanic.
Titanic.
You know what is about Titanic though? We all knew what was going to happen, bro. I don't know why we was getting upset about it, bro. We all knew the ship was going down, bro. Some of us were just watching it to hype for the ship to go down, bro.
But even then, bro, it's like
love story, fam.
it's emotional, bro. It's emotional. It hit me.
Bro, I
Bro.
wanted the boat to hurry up and break. I wanted to see what happens.
What kind of devil are you, bro?
That's about Titanic. Titanic, you could forward it to the end. And
Nah,
that's it.
this
You
is
could.
This
Honestly.
is good.
Nah,
No one wants to see Jack and what's her name?
Rose.
Getting it on, bro. No one, and with the painting. No one wants to see it.
Boy.
But the swimming through the floors.
Come back.
Amazing.
Nah. Marley Marl, what about Passion of Christ?
Boom. That was a good film.
That's a big film. That's a big
You know
film.
what? I'm not top 5 in it.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah, but
be
it's
top 5.
not top 5. It's not top
Yeah,
5.
it's a big film.
First of all, they got the colours wrong. First of all, but let's move forward.
Have I, Marley Marl, have
That
I
lose
told you my
major
confession
points.
about the Passion of the Christ?
Say that again.
Have I ever told you my confession about the Passion of the Christ?
Nah, what?
So, I have actually never watched the Passion of the Christ properly. Yeah. So I went to cinema to watch the Passion of the Christ. I remember Wood Green, Cineworld, inside the cinema. But brother, I was mad tired, yeah, and it was mad warm.
I already know what you're gonna say.
And I fell asleep, bro. But I didn't just fall asleep, yeah. Like I'm awake. I fell asleep, like gone,
Snoring.
gone. Bro,
Dribbling.
when the film finished, yeah, and my god sister Aisha woke me up, yeah. That's what it woke me up, yeah. I got up, yeah. If you see the looks that everybody was giving me in the cinema, bro. Everyone in the cinema was giving me dirty looks, and I just felt so bad. And since then, I haven't gone back to watch the film, bro.
But when you look at everyone must be bawling, bro.
Bro, people they were mad. I'm talking like they were mad at me, bro. Like how very dare I?
Yeah, it's kind of deep.
Well,
It's kind of
I
deep.
can't put the
mate.
Passion of the
Kinda
Christ in top 5, guys.
To be honest, it is a big
deep.
film.
It is a good film. It is a very good film.
Yeah.
Look at me.
It might even have a tear in your eye if you think about it and think, "Rah."
Yeah.
So that's
It's
the
happened.
realist. Out of all the films that's come out about Jesus, that's the most realist one. Like when you can see it. Do you know what I mean?
All right. Easter,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it Easter.
Also, I heard Kel. Yes, I do know her. Move on. Let's go.
Was that?
All right, guys, we can't take all day on this, so I'm gonna have to rush you. What are our top 5? Terminator 2, yes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Matrix, yes or no?
Yes.
100% yes.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go with on a
Oh yeah. Do you know what? To be fair, Matrix is a massive film. Go on, put
Matrix.
it on.
Are we saying Superman?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. It has to be. We have to agree with it, innit? Like, I know
We're not
it's
going to
mine.
agree on Superman. We're not going to agree on it. I don't.
No, I go with Superman because it is groundbreaking.
Okay,
my
Superman
guy,
gets me
my
there
guy.
because we the majority votes.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
what? There's one
That's
more
fine.
spot.
There's 2 spots.
This is what I'm saying.
No.
Massive Blade, you know. No, Blade's a big film, but it's not top
Blade is a
30.
massive film as well.
It's
But
a big
What
film.
Gladiator?
Gladiator's already in the
It's
list.
on there already.
I'd watch Inception over Blade. I don't know. I don't think anyone's with me on Inception, but
I loved it.
Inception's
I
big, isn't it?
haven't watched it in a long time. I need to watch it again.
Inception's big, but yeah.
See, Merv's.
Guys,
Oh my gosh! Wait! Hold on a sec.
are we putting
Braveheart.
Avatar in there?
Braveheart needs to be up. Braveheart is there,
Braveheart.
bro. Braveheart top 5.
I've never seen Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
I can't wait from Braveheart.
It's up there.
I don't even like Mel Gibson like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
Bro,
bro.
Mel Gibson's a bad man.
Nah, is it
Right,
G,
like,
Gibson's a
but
bad
put
man.
aside
He's
his ways.
Passion of Christ.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to put Mad Max on there then as well.
No way, bro. My match is full of shite.
Now, Mad Max is big, you know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not.
Bro,
It's
It's not. It's not.
You're fooling
It's a
yourself.
cult classic. It's a cult classic, yeah.
Hey, Conan the Barbarian.
Oh my days. I'm leaving. You smashed it.
Reservation
I'll put that on my
Dogs.
top 5, innit? Grab him and take him.
Gabriel, take him. That's straight.
I tried to put Pulp Fiction, but everyone said no.
Nah. No way. No way.
Oh, man said, no, Conan can't beat that. But Conan's big, innit?
Are we agreeing with
Definitely
Avatar?
Braveheart.
If you were
Definitely
American,
Braveheart.
we all say Scarface, but we're not American, innit?
Oh, Scarface is shit as well, bro.
Well, I did say Goodfellas, to be fair, you know. I did say Goodfellas for me, but I
I
don't know
said
if everyone
Scarface. I
agrees.
said Scarface.
F all them.
Now, Goodfellas is a massive film.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is
But-
massive.
Yeah,
Goodfellas is massive.
yeah,
But to
Goodfellas
me-
is good. Goodfellas
it's
is
just-
Goodfellas.
I'm a Scarface guy, innit? Look at the impact of Scarface and all the rappers around the world that use kind of relate to Scarface and all that. But that's just me, anyway.
They're all stupid and Scarface.
So we're not gonna have a black film in there now, like a boy.
No, we decided that we're gonna do a separate one because people tried to get at me when I tried to mention films.
He said Boys in the Hood.
Bro,
It's a good film.
Bro,
It's a classic.
it's a classic.
That's the
man.
way it is. It's a classic. But could you watch it all the time?
I watch it every time it comes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky!
You know what?
Oh, come on.
Bruv, exactly what you just said. I can't watch it. It's too sad. I can't do it. I can't deal with it anymore. I hate
Then
when
you can't
that
watch.
part-
You can't watch a lot of films, bro.
No. This is
Sure.
no,
It's
no,
that.
no,
It's
no,
I
you
hear it
understand.
because
Nah,
you
it's not
felt
like
when
other
Ricky
films.
died. You felt it.
Bruv, when Ricky died, bro, and then what's his name?
Spoiler.
Doughboy brings him to the house. Mama, why are you bringing the dead son with his eyes open in front of? Why? Why are you doing that?
In front of his you, and the mum just slaps it
In
down.
front of his you,
Mama.
everyone, and then you're getting slapped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That like it was too real. Like, y'all want to see a dead body? Nah.
I don't need this shit.
Massive film though. Don't get me wrong.
All right.
But there's too many movies, bro. We're talking top
You
top
can go about
five.
the Alien.
I don't know.
films. Alien 1, 2. Get me.
Oh,
See? I'm saying.
aliens.
All right. I tell you what. Okay.
You don't have to
I'll tell you what
rethink.
we'll do. All right, guys. We have given you 3 of the potential top 5. In the comments, tell me what you think we've missed that need to go in the top 5. You've heard the top 30 list. Okay. We'll post it on the gram as well as a link so you can see it. But also, just hit us up. If you want to WhatsApp us, DM us, whatever the case may be, get in touch with us. Because at the moment, we're struggling to find a consensus of what the top 5 should be.
Yeah.
But can I just say one thing? Because I think we should scrap their top 30 because some of their top 30s should be like top 5s.
You can't say that. The Rank Nerd's gone to a lot of trouble to do this, and you're saying scrap it. You know, like
No,
we
honestly,
played the game for 38 minutes, and
No,
man saying scrap it. You know,
no, but because some of their top 30s, look, is actually top 5. Look, Green Mile, Forrest
it
Gump,
got our
are serious
geek
films.
brains. It got our geek juices flowing in it. Pause. So
I
like,
get that.
yeah.
But like to me, like
Yeah,
Forrest
it
Gump
did.
Forrest Gump is another film that I could watch over and over again.
But you're adding on films. We have to move on.
Okay, but no, let's just say about Forrest Gump is deep. Green Mile is deep.
The Green Mile's already in there, bro.
Yeah, I know, but Green Mile is
deep. Green Mile's deep.
yeah, Green Mile is a film that
Oh, what? Shawshank
I kind of
Redemption?
that one's okay, but it
Shawshank Redemption is
it
big.
didn't hurt me. It didn't get to me like how Green
What?
Mile got to me.
This
Maybe
conversation is so beautiful.
when we
carry on next week.
maybe we should revisit this sometimes and just do it as different genres because it's too much. It's too
I
much.
think maybe we got to separate genres. Maybe
Yeah, we've got to do the genres, man, because it's too much. Then we could have your Green Miles and Shawshanks and all that stuff.
Can I make
together.
another suggestion as well, guys?
No,
I don't know how I feel about separating us from the rest of movies. That's a bit weird.
I was being facetious, but the reason I was being facetious is because no one was going to go for me when I wanted to watch Boys in the Hood. Because if I start saying Boys in the Hood, when I started mentioning things, I said, what was that one I said? And Richard was like, what? Get out of here. I didn't want to hear that energy. So that's why I just put it on the list.
No, because we were talking top 5, innit? We were talking top 5. And I don't think Boys in the Hood is in top 5.
Yeah.
Top five is top 5, you know.
Bruv, you put Goonies top 5, you know.
No, because again, it was just me. And
Sure.
Marlon agreed. And Marlon agreed.
Got a lot of things to talk
and
about.
so did Merv agreed. And whatever, he's drinking some Guinness in the background, bruv. Like, he semi-agreed as well.
All right, guys, let's move on. But before we move on, bro, like, obviously,
What's he talking about?
Let's move on.
How does that even make sense? How does that even make sense?
Okay, let's move on. I mean, before.
Cal, talk your shit, bruv.
No. I think, can you guys hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
No, you know what? You keep freezing, but the internet's rubbish, man. But anyway, no, obviously I came late in it, so I don't know if you guys done your apologies and whatnot for last week. I got
No, bro, it's coming.
Get out of here, man.
No, man. No, you guys.
It's coming.
Marty Mark. You let them say Jazzy Jeff. Marty Mark.
I don't think I was listening at that point.
No, we didn't say Jazzy Jeff. We said Jazzy J. But
no. Rich said Jazzy. You said Jazzy J. You said Jazzy J. He said Jazzy Jeff.
Oh yeah, it was accent. It should have been Jazzy B. I apologize. I apologize. Like it was a long conversation. I apologize. Anyone that got offended. Also, I'm going to also apologize again. If you've seen my review of Marley,
One Love,
Marley film, One Love. Okay, the Shorty Lynch wasn't in Queen and Slim. I apologize. I don't think all black girls look the same. I apologize. It was off the cuff. I was excited when I came back from watching the film. That's all it was. Okay. So my sisters out there, I know you don't look alike. All right. I apologize.
It's a quick one as well. The week before, sorry, man. The week before, you guys didn't know Killer Mike. Killer Mike was signed to Outkast.
We do know Killer Mike.
Remember when he won the Grammys? You guys.
Yeah, we said we know Killer Mike.
No, you didn't. You said, I don't know.
No, I didn't. I said Killer Mike.
You mentioned his all you did was mention his Netflix show. All you said was, he had a Netflix show. But he didn't know his history. You know what I mean? He didn't talk about his history.
Yeah, I'm not going to be funny. Don't take yourself on holiday then. Yeah? People will leave when they want to start.
Sorry to hear that, Kel.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm back now. So I want to put some justice to this. You might got to know about these people.
Yeah, like, Mike then, bro.
What do you say?
Nothing.
No, like Killer Mike was signed. He was part of the Dodger family, innit? Big Boy's artist. You know what I mean? So that's how he came to the scene. But yeah, we move.
All right, look, hear what, yeah? I know you, man, was talking about Superman all the time. I've all you probably seen Brandon Routh? Brandon Routh?
Yeah, Brandon Routh, yeah.
Brandon Routh is potentially going to recreate his Superman in the Arrowverse. But I thought the Arrowverse was dead, but they're thinking about bringing it back. I know you, man, were getting excited in the group.
I was until you just said what it was.
Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, go on, Mark.
No, the only good Superman that I've seen on TV is, to say it, to be honest, is what's the brother's name? Hecklin, Sutton Hecklin.
Oh, Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah. I feel like that Superman and Lois, that's good. That's quite good. When Brandon Routh came back to do his Superman in Crisis, whatever it was, I don't know. I'm not excited. I thought he was talking about like a movie for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm not excited to go back into that kind of.
Rich, just wait, Rich. Yeah. You know what? I agree. Like obviously I was excited that he just was Superman in the Crisis on the crossover episodes, but there's still something a bit offish about of his like suit, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it was like it was downgraded. Obviously, it's not his whole movie. It's not really about him, but I think the potential for him to come back and do it, I'm excited. 'Cause I think he did play a really good Superman. Do you know what I mean? Maybe the movie wasn't as great as it could have been,
You think?
but I think he's got the dual identity thing going on really well, and he's got the charisma to do it. And I think he's still in his early-ish 40s, early mid-40s. So
I don't know, man.
I think he can pull it
Sorry,
off.
I don't want to start a whole Superman conversation. But
No, that's all right. It's
about,
subjective, isn't it? Subjective. You can disagree.
I feel like he portrayed a good Christopher Reeves Clark Kent Superman. That's not anything bad on him because it was supposed to be a sequel, so he's supposed to be playing the same Superman. I get that, but it'd be good to see him what he would do as Superman, not the Superman. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I think it has to be, if they're gonna do it, they have to really, like, obviously they've got the Superman Returns to kind of go on the back of, innit? Like, because it's basically going to be a Superman Returns prequel series, so they're doing it off the back of Superman Returns. So whatever failed in the movie, they could improve it, and like, probably do a few episodes, bigger budget. I reckon they could pull it off.
All right, cool. You man really do love Superman. I respect it.
Before you move on, you guys hear that how Henry Cavill's might be going to MCU as Captain Britain?
Yeah. But he made it. I mean, that's not. I don't think it's confirmed. I think it's just rumors. I think, I don't know what character he's going to be playing. But I heard. I think he is going to be a character in it.
Captain Britain, right?
But I don't think Captain Britain's been confirmed. Everyone's speculating it might be Captain Britain, but it's not confirmed.
Okay, I see him.
Okay. Strange sounds going on here.
I think that's Richie, you know.
Is that me?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, he got really loud all of a sudden.
Got some snakes in the background or something.
All right, guys. X-Men 97 trailer dropped. Thoughts? We looking forward to it?
Yeah. Continuation. Like, so I'm looking forward to it. Obviously we can see that Professor X is dead. Cyclops is now the leader of the X-Men. Well, he's always kind of been the leader of the X-Men, but it's like, in Professor X's absence, he's like the leader now, isn't it? But until we saw at the end of the trailer, Magneto's there and basically saying like Charles left him everything. So I don't know what that means. Is Magneto going to lead the X-Men now? And I'm pretty sure in the comics, in some part of the comics, he does lead the X-Men in some, I don't know. I think so, maybe.
I'm a little bit. I actually thought when they was going to re-release it, I thought they were just starting again. Like, I didn't think they were going to.
Oh no. Yeah.
I thought literally it was like, oh look, we can release these cartoons on Disney Plus. So I was expecting to see old school. Like I was all of that. I didn't think it was a whole new storyline. Now I almost feel like I need to go back and watch the originals so I'm up to speed.
Yeah, because the originals are on Disney Plus anyway.
Are they?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I heard, Instagram's been going wild. Sorry, Marley. Instagram's been getting a bit wild because they have changed the way that some of the characters look. And who was it? Jean Grey? Might have been Jean Grey. Did Jean Grey used to wear yellow trousers?
Yeah. Well,
no, that was Rogue.
Yeah, it was.
Is it Rogue?
Oh, yeah, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue. Yeah.
I think what they're saying,
got a bit of yellow in their outfit.
I'm a bit colorblind as well, but I think basically back in the day, the way they do the cartoons, like the ladies had derriere, but apparently they're not going to have derriere in the new one, and all of the geeks are going mental because they're like, why have they troubled our stuff? Like I don't know. I don't really watch cartoons like that, but I hear like it's weird. I don't know. But Miley Marl.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say I don't know how good it's gonna be. First of all, going to be Disney, right? So it's going to be very child friendly. I'm just comparing it to the He-Man I just watched. And there's a scene in it where I don't know if everyone's watched it, but where Skeletor says to him, "You finally used your sword for what it's for." And this is the first time I've seen He-Man use his sword, bro. Pause. I don't know if that needs a pause, but I saw blood. I saw him stabbing up people. There's blood everywhere. Like it's almost like this is for those 80s kids that grew up on He-Man. Let's give them like a almost adult version. I don't know if this X-Men is gonna deliver that. I feel like it's just gonna be they defeat someone, they get away until the next episode. No one's gonna like, you know what I mean? It's not adultish. No one's gonna die. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Professor X died.
It's gonna be like, yeah, but look, again, it's just he was old and he didn't die from a battle. I don't know. I just feel like it's just gonna be proper cartoony.
In one of the scenes, you can see Gambit on Wolverine's back, and he's like, he charged up his claws. So I don't know what he's gonna be doing with those claws, charged up with Gambit's power. But that looks sick. If anyone noticed that?
I did. When is X-Men 97 coming out? Is it coming out this month or something? Is it soon?
Yeah, I think is it April 20th or March 20th?
Okay, so soonish.
Yeah, I think it's either April. I think it's March, maybe. I think.
Okay. Kel, you looking forward to X-Men 97?
You know what? I didn't really watch it when it was on back in the day. Yeah, like I mean, I've watched a few here and there, but I wasn't like a religious. I've watched every episode. You know what I mean? So I'm it's like a Dragon Ball Z kind of thing to me. Like, I get the respect. I get people hyped about it. I get it, but for me, it didn't really. Cool. I don't think I'll go back to watch it. I don't know if I will watch it. But yeah, I'll wait for you guys' feedback. If the feedback's positive, then I'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, 20th of March is coming out. And Rogue's outfit still looks the same. Not look any different to me.
I'll send you the clip where the people are getting a bit mental.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. But I don't know, man. People are weird.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, obviously, we were talking about things like Power. Power is now completely finished. Well, not completely finished, Kel. Just completed. This series is finished until the next one. Is there been things that people should be watching or need to be watching? I know I did reviews on Marley, One Love, and also Madam Web, but I noticed that none of you have also watched them yet. So we can't.
I watched Madam Web.
I watched Madam Web.
Oh, okay, cool, guys, excellent. Madam Web boys.
Well, Marley, do you want to go first, or?
No, I'll let you know what. I'll let Nate go first because I want to hear. I know he's already done a review, but I might have to rebut some things.
Are you gonna do spoilers?
Put it on there. Put it on there, please.
Should we wait till everyone watches it? I don't know.
Well, all right, Kel.
I'm full transparency. I'm not transparent. I'm not going to watch it.
I'll be full transparent too. I spent any money watching it, and the way I watched it was not bad at all for what kind of movie it was. Yeah.
Kel, you gonna watch it?
I will, but I don't care for it. So I will, but I mean,
fire away.
Spoilers are up, so do your thing. Do your thing.
Go ahead, Moima, because to be honest,
okay. I don't know.
I feel like you, man, are ready, like to kind of join the internet hype.
Provide our thoughts.
Like you know what I've done the film.
I know you said that if you take away I watched the review. If you take away the fact that it's from a comic book, it's not a bad film. But I don't think you can take away that it's from a comic book because obviously you got Ben Parker and then his sister who's pregnant. Wonder who's the baby is. I just wasn't for it. I don't know. I didn't like the writing of it, the chemistry. I don't know what it is. The silly, oh, let's wait in the woods. Oh no, but let's go to this diner and let's be stupid. And I don't know, man. I know I'm rambling, but I was hoping something good would happen. But nah, it wasn't.
Is it related to Spider-Man in any sort of way?
It's supposed to be. No, but it is supposed to be. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's why I thought you said if you don't think about the comics. That's why I mentioned Ben, Uncle Ben. That's who that is in the film.
See, can I
don't
jump
think
in?
it,
Can
I don't know
jump
if
in?
it is linked like that to Spider-Man.
Well, it has to be.
It's just silly as well. So, like, how's he got that suit? So what? He was the original one, and then what? Spider-Man just initially thought, I'm gonna wear a suit, and it's gonna look exactly like that villain from 30 years ago. And I don't know, man.
But that's why I say I don't think it is related to Spider-Man like that.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is about these Sony
That's what it is.
Sony spin-off kind of Spider-Man films? Because Sony Pictures don't own they've given it to MCU for the time being. Like, they're basically just like, okay, we're gonna make all these films, all these characters that we still have the ownership of at the moment, but some way they're kind of putting little douses of Spider-Man in there, which
we
is
can
not
only
really
hint to
Spider-Man.
it.
So seeing this guy that barely looks like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man outfit or whatever, like, it's like, okay, you're giving me Spider-Man in a way, but it's not really Spider-Man. Even like this, like the Spider-Women that appear at the end of the film. So it's spoilers, but like, it's just like they just have to kind of throw in little sprinkles of Spider-Man, but it's not. I guess it's not really linked to the Spider-Man in the MCU, unless of course they do some multiverse thing, like probably what they done with at the end of Venom, when Venom 2, when he saw Peter Parker, Tom Holland's one on TV. But,
sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Even the bit where they're having a baby shower and Madam Web, I can't remember her name.
Cassie.
Says, like, what's the name going to be? And they were about to say it, like, oh, it's a surprise. That the name's going to be Peter, basically. So I know it's
I
not.
don't think they're allowed to say it.
But they can't say it. Exactly. They can't. So what they should really do is be like, you know what, we're shit at making these kind of movies. Let's just sell this to Marvel, let them make it, and give us a piece of the pie, because that film would have been so much better if it was handled by Marvel.
That's what I was saying. They should just look. We all look. Doesn't matter what studio it is, isn't it? We all want this. We just want these films to win. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially when it comes to superhero films, we just want them to win. We want them to be consistent and good. And yeah, I think the only time I've really seen Madam Web is in the animated film. Well, not animated film, the animated series in the 90s. And it's like, did we really did anyone really ask for a whole film of it? Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I know, like, you know, MCU, they've brought out like characters that you'll never think, like Ant-Man. Yeah, even Iron Man wasn't as popular as obviously like Spider-Man's and all that stuff. But look what MCU have done with characters that you just didn't really care about, like Guardians of the Galaxy, and they've just knocked it out of the park. But yeah, like Morbius failed him, Madam Web failed her. I'm not excited for Craven anymore.
Venom's the only
No, Venom, no. Like, the thing is, maybe it's an unpopular opinion. I don't enjoy the Venom films at all. Like,
and it's very predictable as well.
Spider-Man, that's the whole point. Do you know what I mean? Of Venom.
But that's what, okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Is it that you don't like Venom because of how it's related to Spider-Man, or is it that you just don't like the film Venom? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we get upset because we don't believe that this is as good as what MCU or Marvel would have done with it. Yeah,
well, I think
just watch it for what it is, bro.
I tried to do that.
That's why I don't want to watch it, because
it's not a good film, mate.
Do you know what?
Even
yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to put, like, obviously I've seen all these reviews. I've seen all the reviews of Madam Web, and I'm trying not to base my opinions on their thoughts. But even like when it first came out, the trailers and everything, there was nothing about this film that interested me.
Yeah, but you right, on a simple one, you didn't like Blue Beetle, did you?
No, I liked Blue Beetle.
I didn't like Blue Beetle.
It was a bit silly. It was a bit silly in places, but it was.
But Blue Beetle was all right. It was an all right film.
Yeah, but at least, yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's a Marvel bias or whatever it is, or we have a bias of, like, to get me, it's not Superman of 1978 or whatever it is. Well, sorry, I apologize if I got a year wrong, whatever. Yeah, but like, those are our quote unquote classics, and nothing ever compares to them. Like, no Superman is comparing to your original Superman.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the ones that's come out. I enjoyed the Henry Cavill Superman. It's not saying that they're all shit because I enjoyed Superman of
saying that, and
1978.
that's what I'm saying. That I don't think that the film wasn't terrible, but instead of us just watching it, we find plot holes when we just try.
Bro, I'm just happy it was an hour and 40 minutes. Like, I tried even at the end with her weird, what would you call it? Her speech to the other three with her glasses on, and it was so fake. Like, you weren't like this for the whole film. All of a sudden, you're this stoic. It was just poor. Everything about it. I don't know.
She lost use of her legs, bro.
Okay, but that's not what I'm saying. But
It's a new person, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you know what,
the
Nate?
predictability of it as well is very predictable. You knew everything that was going to happen. I know she does, but like as a watcher, as a viewer, I just knew what was happening every time. He's like, all right, the kids are going to do this now. She's going to save them like this now. Now she's going to appear, even though she wasn't. She's going to. Everything was very. I don't know. The writing was poor. Like the dialogue between them all. I just found it didn't seem. I don't know. Maybe I'm too critical. Maybe I don't know.
But you know what, Nate?
I'm here to criticize.
Yeah, so I don't even think it's not even about comparing it to all the films that have happened in the past. And yeah, I mean, those films like Superman 1978, that, like I said, that was just a good film. The writing was good, the dialogue was good, and there was something really believable about that world he was in. Whereas this film is just, again, like it's a studio, it's a production thing. Do you know what I mean? It's no fault of the actors or the like as such. It's just that you've put a character that nobody knows really. And I'm not saying that you can't have characters that you don't know. Like, yeah, you know, it's good to sort of bring out the underdogs and all that stuff. But if you're going to bring the underdogs out, bring them in a way where it's like you actually make them interesting for people to say, like, do you know what? You've brought Madam Web out and you've done such a good job with her. I want to see her in more things. Do you know what I mean? Like look at, like, again, yes, we can compare it to the MCU because again, these characters are part of Spider-Man's world, and I think that they're already at a disadvantage because Spider-Man's not in the films.
Correct.
It's weird to have, like, okay, we're gonna create all these films without the main source, which is Spider-Man. Like, what again? Why am I seeing Venom without Spider-Man? It doesn't make any sense at all.
No, I agree.
Is that the storyline of how Spider-Man became to be? Because then, if it is, I mean, if it isn't, then all that is silly. Then it's like the whole the spider people in the jungle. Like, I know we haven't all seen it. But
it feels like it's made up. Do you know what I mean? Again,
if you're going to make Spider-Man's never supposed to be in these films.
But it's just like, I don't know. It's like, why?
They're too strongly linked for him not to be in the films.
That's what I'm saying.
Spider-Man.
But this is before Spider-Man was born. This is everything before he was born.
Right. Do you know what's a good comparison? To be fair,
that's why it makes it silly for me.
Civil War is a good comparison because when in Civil War the comics, you know, like in the movie, there's no Thor in it or no Hulk, and in that world, in the MCU, if Thor and Hulk was in that Civil War film, it's game over because they're so powerful, isn't it? Whereas in the comics, they were both there. Like like everyone was in the comics, and I think that when you're sort of doing that kind of comic book to film sort of adaptation, you're going to have to change certain things to make it suit the world that it's in. Whereas again, Spider-Man number one is just, he's too popular. Like when you think of the top 3 superheroes or 5 superheroes, he's up there, and having all these characters that are quite close to him, like again Venom and Madam Web and stuff, it's like, it just doesn't. Yeah, it's like, why was this film really made? Really, she would have been better if she actually appeared in the Spider-Man film.
Well, not necessarily.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you're going to do an origin story of a character that is not popular, you have to make it
no
good.
one cares.
Yeah, you have to make people care about the character.
Well, look. I'm gonna follow lead in regards to what Nate said. I thought it was an okay film. I didn't watch any of the trailers prior. To be honest, I didn't even know it was out. I remember being honest. I didn't know it was out. But what I watched, I thought, do you know what? And I quickly Googled and I thought, oh, every negative comment in the world. And I thought, right, okay, let me go and let me just go and see what it is. And I thought, actually, you know what? The film is not that bad.
Okay, but that's cool to say though. But why is it not bad? What did you like about it? Apart from there being a bit of action, take that action.
No. It was just the general introduction of Madam Web. I know Madam Web from the cartoon series, right? But she was just introduced into the cartoon series, but I didn't know who she was. But it just shows Madam Web obtaining her ability and then understanding her ability, and kind of now she's able to kind of understand what happens in the future. And that's what I get from this. So Madam Web wasn't a brand new character to myself because I saw her from the animation, but it just shows you her background, how she got her ability, and how she knows how all the future runs. I know it's quite frustrating because I was a bit frustrated where, like for example, when she was working with Ben, I had no inkling that was Uncle Ben because I didn't watch anything about it.
No,
do you understand? So when she was saying Ben, and I thought, okay, Ben. Then I kind of understood it was a kind of a prequel, and that was his sister who was pregnant. And I thought, oh shit! And that whole what's the baby going to be? Can you guess the baby's name? And no one could guess it. So then I kind of started I'm adding it all up, and I thought, okay, it's a prequel, and that's Peter Parker as a baby is gonna obviously be born.
But Merv, was Ben links to any sort of spider, sort of in the past? Was he even linked?
No, but he's not linked.
No, he's not linked.
It's not linked.
They just work there.
He just works as a paramedic.
They both work as paramedics. That's the only link.
Bro, it's like Jimmy Olsen being in Supergirl.
Yeah, it's like they had to relate. They had to relate
something. Relate it to Superman.
Yeah, they just had to just a douse of Spider-Man in there, and it's like.
The only thing I would criticize the film about is the editing. It's horrendous. There's some editing scenes. Like imagine there's one scene I actually had to go online because I thought it was just me. There's one scene when she's talking to the person in the car. Next scene, she's in the car. Like, raw, how did she get in the car? It just did. It was really bad. I was like, oh wow, that is terrible. Like, especially from a Sony film. It doesn't matter if they rushed the film or not. It was really bad. Obviously, the girl characters were annoying, but they're young girls. So I don't know what people expect.
What girls? What do you mean? So what girls do you see that would? Okay, they're young girls, but they just got saved off this train from this madman that was coming at them and blah blah blah. It's not just young girls that I went and said, "Stay there, I'll be back in 3 hours." It's not that kind of like we're not even thinking that far ahead. It's not their lives are just put in danger. And they all recognize, oh, she's not. Anyway, let me not rant.
Rant. That's the whole point.
I'm a little bit annoyed. So, what do you think about that spiritual man's thing to her? You know, Uncle Ben's is with great power comes great responsibility. What's the bullshit one he said? What was it? Do you remember it?
No.
Come on.
I heard they dance around that as well. They dance around that line.
I can't remember what the line was.
No, it's similar. It's similar.
It's horrible though, the way it was said as well. When you realize your power, then lies responsibility. Some shit like that.
I generally think we
it's long.
We take the enjoyment out of just watching.
We're critiquing. That's what we're supposed to do.
No, 100%.
I'm giving it as I saw it. I'm not sugarcoating it. This is how I feel about it. It's very lazy.
But what I mean is, it's just a film, bro. Like, as in,
for
the general consensus of the majority of people, it's just a film.
The film should be a journey, bro. The film should be an adventure. You shouldn't know every second that what's going to happen. Like, for example, when Uncle Ben's wife or his sister, goes into labor, why are they all going when we know that these people are looking for you and they can be traced, and then the girl looks, and then you know there's going to be a camera. You know the camera's going to see her. You know it's going. You just know all these things. Like when they went into the diner, there just happens to be a guy sitting there, and then he goes and makes the call. They hear. Why is he? Like, it's just silly.
Yeah, but the guy's reading the newspaper.
How does he? Of all places, how comes he's there? The person that knows that this person is looking for these 3 girls. Of all the places in the world,
no,
one man is just there at the right time as well.
He phoned the police. He phoned the police.
He didn't phone the police. He phoned the people to say.
No, he phoned the police.
He
phoned the police.
They remember, and then
the woman said there's been sighting.
Merv, can we edit this bit?
Because don't forget, he was reading.
You're right. No, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I thought. Okay, see. All right, I thought silly now. I thought he was phoning the henchman to say, "Yep, they're here." That to me, okay. My hands up.
I said that one back. When he phoned the police, that's when they intercepted the thing, and that was remember why they killed.
Okay, that makes more sense because I just thought, hold on. So this one random guy is in this bar, and they've come in. So okay, you can understand why I thought that was kind of.
So my
bad. I'll take that back. Atari.
What's that, girl? What's that?
I don't know. I'm just guessing with you. I'm saying Atari.
Oh yeah, it's Atari. Yeah.
No, but Matt, you can't just do that in what we're talking about, you know.
And Kel's taking liberty. Kel's not even in this today. Kel's not even there.
The film is dead. You don't even tell us half an hour.
The film's not dead.
No, but it's a good combo. I like this. This is what we're supposed to do.
Man just said, "Is that an Atari top?" Do you know how disrespectful
like,
that is?
You know, like how kids can't.
Kel's got ADHD.
Keep attention. I said,
Kel's got ADHD, bro.
Bro, you're not cussing the film and still talking about it. Move on, man.
We're not cussing it.
No, I enjoyed the film. I thought it was good. I think it was a good watch. Obviously, there's gripes on the film, 100%. Of course, but the film it is like Nate said, it is actually a good watch.
Like it's not okay. It's not horrible. It's not a terrible, horrible, disgusting film. But I wouldn't watch it ever again. I don't care about it. It's done. I've seen it. Moving on. There's no. I don't care if there's a sequel. I know they showed the 3 girls in their uniforms doing all that stuff. I don't know why or how they got these powers. Doesn't make sense.
No, but that was years after. That was years after. Obviously,
I understand that, but why? I get, bruv. I know, but we're watching the movie. We're the viewer. We're the audience. We should know why. There's not going to be a part 2, so we won't know why.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
This girl had powers, and why?
But to be fair, that's why I said that was my interview. I said it will leave you with a lot of questions. So those were some of the questions, like how did they get there? What in heaven's name happened? So there are definitely questions. There were definitely questions in there that we won't know the answer to until there is a sequel or some explanation.
Right.
Like, to move on, but
box office ain't looking good, boy. That box office money ain't looking good at all, mate.
Like this man was scared of these girls that are going to kill him. Why? Like,
those are the girls. They were the older girls that could kill him.
I understand that, but why? And it didn't happen because he was killed by someone else anyway. Anyway, you know what? I delve deep into things, innit? So
no, but this is what I mean. Though. You delve deep into it, and this is what I'm saying. So as bad as the film did, it made you think.
Of course, I'm here to. I write notes for this one.
All right, the film weren't that bad. All right, guys, what else is there? Because I know none of you watched One Love. What?
I was meant to watch it today. But it flopped.
What happened?
House of Ninjas.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a couple of sentences, tell us about House of Ninjas.
So basically, House of Ninjas is about a family of ninjas that are kind of almost retired-ish after an event that happened 6 years ago, and they kind of operate in a world like they're known as the Shinobis, the ninjas, and they kind of operate in a world where, there's like another sort of faction, like an in-between between the ninjas and the police, basically, but they hire the ninjas or this family basically to do the stuff that the police can't. So they're kind of like vigilantes basically, isn't it? So but it's very sort of family drama focused. So if you're expecting like ninja action scenes every 5 minutes, you're not. But the action scenes are really good. But no, it's good, man. For me, I reckon this would have been amazing if it was a animated series, because I reckon they would have just had more creative freedom with it. But it still works really good as a live action. But I highly recommend
what is this on?
Netflix.
How many episodes? No, I knew it was on Netflix.
8.
8 episodes.
Yeah.
How long are episodes?
About 52 minutes. Yeah.
House of Ninjas.
It's on my watch list.
Yeah, House of Ninjas. Yeah. And I think Shogun's coming out. Is it Shogun? Shogun's coming out on Disney Plus this week as well, this weekend. Which I heard is really so.
Airbender as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's out tomorrow. What's today? Yeah.
Or Thursday, I think.
Yeah, Thursday, I see,
Anything else that people have been watching that people need to be watching?
Vince Staples show.
Yes. I finished it.
That's on Netflix as well.
It's 5 episodes.
6, I think.
Was it 6? I thought it was 5.
It might be 5.
Yeah.
But really, really good show. It's on that wavelength of Atlanta. I don't know if you know Vince Staples anyway as a rapper.
No, I didn't. So I didn't know nothing about Vince Staples.
Okay. Well, he was a rapper. He still raps, but I don't think as much as he used to. But he got known because you know how everyone says the 90s is the golden era. It's the golden era of hip hop, 90s. And he just came out and said the 90s was bullshit. Like, he's cussing the 90s. Yeah. So that's how I got to know him. Like, who is this kid just cussing? Like, how dare he? Do you know what I mean? So that's how I got to know him and listen to his music and stuff. But yeah, no, he's it's a really, really good show. I enjoyed it. It's my type of humor. It's dark humor. So I really enjoyed it. And every episode is just mad. Like, it's mad things happen. You're like, you should be taking it serious, but you can't because of the way it's portrayed. So it's like, should I be laughing at this joke or should I be laughing at this scene? Like, what's going on? Kind of thing. So yeah, I definitely recommend it for everyone to watch, man.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's wild. In the sense of it's almost confusing. Like, I was a bit like, huh? Like similar to you said, like, am I supposed to laugh? Am I not supposed to laugh? Like, also, I just watched like this brother's weird, bro. He's just weird.
Yeah, that's him though. That's when this talks got a very monotone face, and he just talks, and you're like, right, is he serious or he's not serious? Like that's what I mean. So when he said that whole 90s thing, everyone was looking at him like, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a weird character, but yeah, it works.
Yeah, no, that's definitely. I've watched that. It's on Netflix. It's 5 episodes. They're about 18 to 26 minutes long. Merv, I've got one for you, but I can't remember the name of it, and so I'm gonna have to quickly click onto my Netflix to tell you what it is. It is. Everybody started talking about it. It was a film back in the day, and they made it into a TV series. I think it's 14-part series. I just don't think. One day. Merv, I think this is right up your street. Right up.
I'm sure. One day.
It used to be a film. It was a film back in the day. I don't remember the film.
No, I haven't finished it. I'm on like episode 7. The only reason I watched it is because my niece told me to watch it, and it's a rom-com.
It's a rom-com. I watched the whole thing. I watched all 14 episodes.
But what I will give them props for is the attention to detail. Like, I feel like I'm in the 90s. Like, I was even looking for mistakes. Like, I was looking for mistakes and stuff. But even like the corner shops had like the Coca-Cola. Bro, it was sick, bro. I was like, rah. Like, this man proper went into detail about this is a 90s era. And like, it really just perfect. The music, everything, the clothes, everything.
Without a spoiler, basically it is these two people who had gone to uni together, whatever, and basically they decide they're going to meet up on the same day every year. And basically they meet up on the same day every single year. And as they go up, so it starts in, say, 80s, 90s, and it goes every different year, like throughout the thing, and like what they're doing in their lives, like who's in relationship with whatever, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, yeah. So it is it is good. And the thing about it is, as much as I said, Kel, like I didn't want to watch it, yeah, people had watched it already at work, and they were coming in the room, and then I was discussing with it. But like, similar to what Marlon did before, like as much as he thought the thing was shit, bro, he had bare things to say about it, and that's how I was. I saw myself having arguments about whether I like this person or not that person, or this person's a prick because they did this, X, Y, and Z. So I would say to you, Merv, watch it. And Kel, you finish watching it, and we'll look at.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
talk
not. You
about
know
it
what?
next
It's not my kind of show. It's not at all. But I'm intrigued. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll keep watching it. And
Yeah,
Rich, I know you know about it. I know you know about it.
Cool.
Now, definitely keep watching that one day. There is a new thing that has come out today on BBC Three, and all episodes on iPlayer. I've watched the first one. I'm about to watch. I'm halfway through the second one, called Borders. It's about these 5 black kids who have been taken out of the quote unquote hood and taken to a boarding school. So basically, it's about their kind of how they adapt to being in boarding school, how the people in boarding school adapt to them being there. It's similar to, we watched P.R. Prue last year. Yeah. It's a similar kind of comedy style feel, but the episodes are longer. They're about maybe 46 minutes. But I think I would say if you can watch that for next week, and we'll look at Borders properly.
What's that on Netflix or what's it on?
BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Halo's back,
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I'm up to date with that. Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. I like Halo. I like Halo.
Yeah.
Not the greatest, but I like it.
Was there anything else that I watched this week that I would say that you lot should watch? I feel like there was. Merv, that Disney Plus, that one on Apple TV that we watched, the police one.
Oh, Criminal. Last episode tomorrow, man. You got to stick through
I
it.
stick with it, but season 2, I'm not going to watch it. I refuse to watch it. I've given it too much of my time for it to make no sense to me.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't see it having a season 2. To be fair,
I hope so, because it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, kidding.
I think we need to do a separate one on Kin, bro. We need to do a whole separate Kin special, bro. Whenever you man are up for it, we'll do a Kin special, bro.
Yeah, Kin was sick.
Yeah, no, cool. I'm up for that.
Kin was very good, bro. Marley Mar, have you watched anything else this week?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you guys
told me about the ISS? I haven't watched it. It's on the to play next.
Oh, that's cool. Anyone else watch it? No.
But I'm going to watch it, Marley Mar. I am going to watch it.
I did see it, but I haven't watched it.
What was I going to say? I watched a film called Interstate 60. Interstate 60? Something like that. Some American film. It's actually quite good. It's got
Interstate 60.
Michael J. Fox. Say it again?
It is Interstate 60.
Yeah, it just sounds weird for some reason. It's got Gary Oldman, James Marsden,
and Christopher.
It's a good little movie. Like, it's a almost supernaturally make a wish of your life kind of movie. This happens. I'd recommend maybe. I don't know. It's kind of old, but Michael J. Fox is in it. And I say I've only seen Michael J. Fox in Teen Wolf and Back to the Future. I know he's in a comedy, but I've never watched it. So it's weird to see Michael J. Fox in this as well.
I don't know if I can watch Teen Wolf now, I can't. I think it'll spoil it. For me.
Yeah, wait.
I love it, man. Yeah, it's so like, it's cringy.
Like a B-movie, isn't it?
All the cringe you could think of and cheese, man. But I love it. I love it.
Teen Wolf is the one where he could do the somersault and slam dunk, isn't it?
Yeah. And they brought out a bullshit part 2.
Invited up by humans. It makes no sense.
And the TV show was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, TV show was good. Did you watch the movie on Paramount Plus?
No.
Yeah, there's a movie that came out of it.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, I might actually check that out.
Bro, you say the TV show was good. I watched a couple episodes. Like we had it on like RTV for like 2 seasons,
Yeah.
And then I thought that they just cancelled the show. I remember saying it to Rich once, and then I went somewhere, Netflix or whatever it was, and it was on season 5, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie to you.
It just got moved.
I think I jumped off it from like season 3, maybe season 4, and I just went straight to the film. I was like, but when you watch the film, you're like, okay, this makes sense, because there's a lot of things that I'm thinking, well, I should have finished watching this, isn't it? But yeah, like it was all right, decent.
Yeah, that's about it. Interstate 60. maybe watch it, maybe don't.
It's also got Christopher Lloyd in it as well.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's a famous scene in it where the guy's at a bar, a diner, and he orders like 15 double cheeseburgers, and then he changes the order for something bigger, and then people bet on him, see if he can eat it. Not ringing the bell. Hopefully, someone in the audience is like, "Yeah, that film's massive."
Massive audience, you know.
I guess you can bet.
All right. Well, guys, it's been a long one, and I've just turned over the telly. And If Bill Street Could Talk on BBC Two, and that's an amazing film. But guys,
Top 5 amazing.
I love it. I don't think any of you have ever seen it, so I can't put it in there. But it's up there. It's a fucking sick film. All right, guys, that was episode 225. Fully Geek Pod. Rate, comment, subscribe. Do all of that stuff, and we out.
Peace.